What's up, guys? I know it's been a long time since I've made a video. It ain't really been that long, but it's been pretty long since I've uploaded a video. And as you can probably tell by the title of this video, I have become a sellout. But before you lynch me, let me tell you why. Alright? So, I've been using this service called ExitLag for quite some time. I used to use WT-Fast, but I got really tired of it always not being available when I needed it, and just like a lot of issues, just tons of issues. So I swapped to the service called ExitLag, and I gotta say, I was really impressed. I really like it, and I've been using it for about 3 to 4 months now. So I think it's time I do a video on it and be like, hey guys, this is what I use when I play Blade and Soul. I don't ever play Blade and Soul without this. I can tell you that right now. Now, if some of you are kind of new to this, you're probably wondering, hey, what is ExitLag? Well, I'll tell you what ExitLag is. ExitLag is a service that helps lower your ping a smidget and stabilizes your connection. There's a lot of these ping services, like all the big name ones like WT-Fast, stuff like that. They try to advertise like, oh yeah, lower your ping by 30 ms. Yeah, that's not entirely true, but it can lower your ping, just depends. But 9 times out of 10, it's not going to lower your ping. It's going to make your connection a lot smoother and a lot more stable. So, anyways, let's go ahead and open this up so I can show you guys how this works and all that good stuff, so that you know what's going on. When you first, oh god, when you first open this application, though, you're not gonna see this screen. All right, this is called analyzing routes. Once you get it set up, this screen will always pop up when you launch the application, and what it does is it's gonna predetermine your routes, the best possible routes for you, and yeah, get you on your merry way. Now you're probably gonna be like, hey, wait, what's routes? Routes is like, think of a highway with signs, and it's telling you which way you need to go to get to where you need to be. So for us, we need to get down to Dallas, Texas, you know? Well, this gives you a nice, clean, uncongested, free highway to where you need to be. But anyways, first thing we're going to do, though, when you first launch this application, you're going to want to go into Tools. And you're going to look over the various different options in here, right? This option I recommend to always have enabled, because what this option does is it tells ExitLag to be running every time you start the application. So for people like me who are extremely lazy and just want to launch the application and be done with it, this is the option for you. The only other option that you really got to change in this application is called accuracy and route optimization. Basically what this does is the higher that you set the bar, the more quote-unquote accurate it's going to pick the best possible routes. But the downside is that it takes a lot longer to do this process. I have not noticed much of a difference between having the setting between here and on maximum. The only difference is how fast the application starts up. Everything else should be like kind of left to default. I cannot remember for the life of me if this is enabled by default. Is called Proxy Protocol. For Blade and Soul, and this is only for Blade and Soul, if you have any of this turned on, I recommend turning it off, because I had issues with it when they first introduced this feature a while back, and it interfered with using the marketplace and stuff. So I recommend turning that off. Like, if it's on, make sure it's off. Only for Blade and Soul. I'm not gonna like get into details what this is. If you want to know what this is, you can research more on it. But yeah. Excuse me, I haven't been feeling very well, and I'm a little bit sick. Anyways, we're gonna go on over to the next tab. It's called FPS Boost. This tab, it's not gonna be like life-changing, but it does have some nice features and stuff built into it. This is basically how I have mine set up. The first option that I have turned on is called Define Maximum Processing Priority for Games. So any game that is supported by ExitLag, anytime you launch that game and ExitLag is running, it's going to give that game the highest priority on your computer. So that in turn gives more performance to the game so that you have, you know, less problems. The second option that we have is define minimum processing priority for system services. Windows, as everyone knows, has a lot of services built into it that run at all times. And so a lot of it's not necessarily useful, it's just junk. So what this does is whenever the game's running, this will make sure that system services have the lowest priority on your computer. So your CPU has the lowest priority on processing it. That's pretty good. The rest of these options in here, you could read over the question mark tooltip, and it can tell you what it does. I didn't notice much of a difference out of this. The only other option that I could tell you that you'll notice a difference out of is called Disable Windows Defender. If you don't know what Windows Defender is a built-in security software for Windows. It's kind of like an antivirus, and it's kind of not like an antivirus. But if you have a kind of low tier to mid tier computer, you know, like your computer's really, really slow, right? Having this option enabled when the game is running is pretty good, because Windows Defender is it's really, really taxing on slow computers, and it takes up a lot of resources and processing power. So it's recommended to have this turned on. You'll notice a small difference, but not like super big unless you got like a really, really bad computer from like 1998 or something. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's it for this. Now we're gonna get up into the setup part. ExitLag supports a lot of different games. I believe it's over 120 games. I'm not going to get into all of it because I'm a Blade and Soul person, so we're going to go over the Blade and Soul section. So when you're going to just type in the search bar up there, type Blade, it'll pull it up, or any other game that you want. And for your game region, if you're in North America, you're going to want to select Dallas. I use Dallas 4. Dallas 3 is pretty good too. I don't really mess with these two because I'm superstitious. I mean, use what you want. You want to have a Dallas server. If you're in the EU, you're going to want to use Frankfurt because the servers are located in Frankfurt. Sorry again, I have not been feeling well. This is the best I've felt in a while. Anyways, for TCP routes, basically what this is it's going to control this down here. This is basically your first connection to the game, your second connection. The more TCP routes you have, the more connections you have. So, like, let's say this connection right here, Dallas 47 fails on me, then Atlanta 81 picks it up, etc., etc., etc. It is only this should be 2 by default, and I highly recommend only using 2 because if you're going to get disconnected from the game, you're going to get disconnected from the game. There's nothing going to save you from that. And 2 is perfectly fine for what we are doing in this game and how it works. Anyways, so you have 2 more options. It's called use the routes within my country first. Obviously, you want to use that. And it has user information about previously analyzed routes. Yes, you want to use that because it speeds everything up. You can hit apply. If nothing takes effect, you can hit optimize and it's going to like do it, or you can hit update, you know, whatever you kind of want to do. You know, just gonna let it go through its process. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know why that came to my mind, but yeah, I did. So, okay, as you see, I have my 2 routes: Dallas 91, Dallas 47. Sometimes this is always gonna be different depending on where you live and what your routes are gonna be, but trust me, this is going to pick everything that's best optimal for you. And after that, you just hit apply routes. And that's it. It's set up. I really like this application because I use BNS Buddy, right? So all I have to do is start this application. I just start it. And then I just open up BNS Buddy. And I hit play. And then, of course, my email is going to show up. No, get off my screen. I just hit play. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is start the application, and that's it. Whenever your game launches, this application is going to automatically connect so long as it is open on your computer. So I just put it off to the other side of the screen, and it's done. It's great. Unlike other services that I have used, like WTFast, I had to press a button, and of course I use BNS Buddy. I had to go through all this extra setup to create a custom launcher and all this other stuff. It was such a pain in the ass. It was a total pain in the ass. I really like how convenient this application, how convenient ExitLag is, and yeah, it's really great. So, you know, you just leave this running, and you're good to go. That's pretty much it. If you guys are interested in this, there is a link down in the description. I also have a code which will give you 15% off. You could try ExitLag for free for 3 days, no catch. You get complete access. It's not like some limited trial. It's complete access for 3 days, completely free. And if you like it, you can use my code, which is called TONIC, TONIC. I'll have it up on the screen somewhere. And it will give you 15% off. Yes, I have become a sellout, guys, but I'm becoming a sellout for something that I actually believe in. I really do love this product, and I think it's a really great product. And I hope you guys try it out and like it and all that other good stuff. The only other thing I have to say is, I know you guys... sorry, I'm losing my voice. I know you guys have been wanting me to do a rotation guide and stuff like that on Soul Fighter. Like I said, I've been very busy and I haven't been feeling well lately. But I'm really busy most of the time, so I don't have time to do that. I will find time to do that in the future, and it will be done. I'll probably do it. I'll probably start working on it sometime this week. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't been very active on YouTube. I am really active on my Twitch account, which I'll have the link down in the description below. You guys can like follow me on Twitch. I do a lot of live streaming. It's mostly of 6v6 Battlegrounds, so you know, come check me out. I'm pretty sure my YouTube tells me when I'm live too, so there's that. But anyways, this video's been kind of long. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you the difference between me using ExitLag and me not using the ExitLag. There is, I can tell you this right now, when I'm not using ExitLag, I have a lot of spikes. My ping's not necessarily high, but I have a lot of spikes and it slows me down, and you'll probably see the difference. You'll see how my right punches start slowing down randomly for no reason and all that other stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'm sorry I haven't been that active on YouTube. I've been very active on my Twitch account. And I hope you guys forgive me for that, and that you all have an awesome day. I will see you in the next video. And yeah.